Hey kids, hello, it is so great to be with you again today, wherever you are, however you are watching this, it is so great to be with you. And before we get started, I have something super exciting. On Friday, July 16th, we're going to have another movie day at the church. It's going to be so exciting.
Kids, hello, Brandon, is that you?
Yeah, Wally, I believe that this is me.
Whew, finally.
Wally, what exactly is going on?
Well, I've been looking for you all the week. Don't you remember at the big summer blowout this week? And I just kept looking all over the church, trying to find you. Most of the time, I could not find you.
I was looking for you all week.
What, You were?
Yes!
Huh. Well, we finally got Dr. Meg Nerd the help that she needed.
It's Majoneer.
Exactly what I just said. Yes, she has been working on the Wonder Bot / Pete. But when it wasn't working, she was feeling very, very sadness. Like she was not very special.
That's right, but we read in the Bible that we are all God's handiwork. In other words, God made each and every one of us unique, which means special in really good ways.
Well, Brandon, that's right. And in order to finish Petey, or Wonderbot, she had to learn that other people can help her.
Yeah, well, the Big Summer Blowout was a lot of fun, and we got to learn some cool things about God and the Bible.
Speaking of which, I have a great story from the Bible for you today. It's a good one from the Bible.
Oh yeah? I love stories from the Bible. Well, I love most of them.
And this one involves candy bars. In the Bible. Candy bars. In the Bible.
Did you say candy bars in the Bible? Are you sure about that?
Yeah. I mean, well, this story has a baby Ruth.
Well, that does remind me of a game called Name That Candy Bar. All right, here are the directions. All right, correctly identify the candy bar without its wrapper. Ready? Here we go. All right, here we go. Number 1. Ready, go. Hershey bar, classic Hershey bar. Who likes those? Raise your hand. So good. All right, next one. Here we go. Ready? Twix. Is it right or left? Or both? Ready? Next one. Snickers, every dad's favorite. All right, here we go, next one. Three Musketeers. You know, not my favorite. It's not. Here we go, next one. One might be my favorite. Milky Way. Next one. No, this one's definitely my favorite. Almond Joy. Yeah. All right, here we go. Next one. Very underrated. 100 grand bar. Very underrated. Does anybody even like these? Payday. Next one. What is this? What is a whatchamacallit? That's a candy bar? All right, next one. Butterfinger, don't lay a finger. All right, next one. Well, here's Wally's favorite. Baby, it's not in the Bible. There's no Baby Ruth. All right, let's go. Next one. All right, this one's pretty obvious. It's a Crunch Bar. All right, okay. Well, Wally, why don't you tell me about Ruth, who was not a baby, who was a grown and married woman?
Well, Ruth, her husband, sadly, he died. And so she went to go and live with her mother-in-law.
That part's correct.
And her mother-in-law said, come on, let's go and live at the Taco Bell. They went to live at the Taco Bell.
Did you say move into a Taco Bell?
Yes, Brandon, that's correct. And then Ruth said, no way, nope. I am going to go and find candy instead. I'm going to go find a candy bar.
No, they didn't even have candy bars back then, no.
Well, then what was Ruth trying to get?
Well, life was really, 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 really hard back then for a woman that wasn't married.
Yes, that is why Ruth's mother-in-law went to live at the Taco Bell. But then Ruth left her, and they were alone.
Wally, have you ever read this story? Because Ruth does not leave Naomi, her mother-in-law.
Wait, what?
And nobody ever lived at a Taco Bell.
Not true. My aunt says that my cousin basically lives there. He eats a lot of chalupas.
Oh boy. I think Carl is actually talking about this story this week. Maybe he can set us straight.
Well, pretty sure that my story is all of the correctness, but you know what? Let's go find out, I guess.
Hi there, Chicken Nuggets. It's me, Carl.
And I'm Andy.
And welcome to Grow TV.
Welcome to Grow TV. Hosted by Carl. Where we have fun with our friends, talk about Jesus, and go over everything the Bible has to offer. Now once again, welcome to Grow TV. Hey Carl, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing as good as a fox wearing yoga pants on a train in the Netherlands.
So,
Great. Doing great.
okay, awesome. So what's that?
Oh, this? You've never seen a mystery music jar before?
Can't say I have. What does it do?
Well, whatever feeling you're having, it plays that kind of music. It can sense what you're feeling and send a song to match it. Kind of like a song hug, but without the actual hugging.
Does it have batteries?
Nope.
Electrical cords?
Nope.
Then how does it work?
I told you, Andy. It's a mystery music jar. Watch. I'll have it play a happy song. And if I want a sad type of song,
I felt that. Right here.
or perhaps a song to get me prepared for battle. Or a song if I by chance see an extra chicken nugget at the bottom of my bag.
That was really good. Can I try? Here we go. I don't like this game.
You know what else it does? It also plays inspirational music. So anytime you want to give an inspirational speech, you just open this thing up. Watch. Pineapples. Aren't they crazy? They look like they're from out of this world. Who knew that they're not? They're from this world. Pineapples are crazy. You know what else is crazy? Aliens. They scare me. I don't know whether or not I believe in them, but what? The Statue of Liberty, Paul Bunyan, trees, cutting wood, and Tabasco sauce.
Oh, hey, Jada.
Hi, Andy. Wait, have you been crying?
No?
Yes, he has. Don't let him fool you. What are you up to, Jada?
Oh, no, not a lot. Just checking in to make sure you guys read this story for this week, because we are about to go through it now.
Yes, of course we read the story. Why didn't you remind me?
Oh yeah, I really love the story. The story was super cool. I loved when that person did that thing, and then when Moses came out of nowhere, I was like, ah, and did that one super specific thing that we all remember. Yep.
Moses wasn't in this story.
Well, I think what Andy was trying to say is Moses loved God, and since he loved God, God is everywhere. And okay, we didn't read the story.
It's okay, guys. I can tell you all about it. Open up your Bible to Ruth chapter 1, Carl. Now there was a woman named Naomi, but sadly her husband had passed away.
Oh, that is sad. Did she have any other family?
She did. 2 sons.
Oh, that's good.
But they died too.
So let me get this straight. Naomi lost both of her sons and her husband?
Why would you tell the story with such a sad ending, Jada?
Guys, we're only at the beginning.
Oh, carry on.
So Naomi was obviously upset about losing her husband and 2 sons and wanted to move back to her hometown.
All by herself?
Well, her sons each had a wife, so she still had her 2 daughters-in-law, and one of them was named Ruth.
Hey, that's the name of the book.
Good catch, Andy.
Thanks, Carl.
Now, Ruth didn't know a lot about God, but she did love her mother-in-law. And even though she could easily go back to her mother and family, for some reason she felt she needed to stay with Naomi.
Well, what did Naomi say about that?
Well, she loved her daughters-in-law, but she felt they'd be better off if they went back to their own families. But Ruth, she clung to Naomi.
Did the other sister-in-law go back to her family?
She did, but Ruth wouldn't. It was actually really cool. Ruth looked at Naomi and told her she would follow her.
Follow her? What does that mean? Like, walk behind her?
Kinda. Ruth said that she would go where Naomi went and she would worship the God that Naomi did. She was committed to following Naomi for the rest of her life.
Wow, that's real devotion.
It really is. I wonder why she did that.
Well, both of them had experienced terrible loss, and Ruth, being the younger one, looked up to Naomi as someone she trusted, a leader.
So Naomi was Ruth's leader?
Yeah, in a way. Ruth decided to put her trust in Naomi, and it ultimately worked out because God took care of them. Ruth even found a new husband.
Wow, how awesome is it that Naomi was there for Ruth?
And that Ruth was there for Naomi.
It's very cool, and that's why I wanted us to read this story, because no matter where we are in life or what we go through, we will always have people to help us and lead us.
That is some good news. I love knowing that God can give me leaders that I can follow.
Amen to that.
Andy, that's your cue.
Oh yeah, that's our big idea. Yes. Today's big idea is God can give me leaders I can follow.
So let's say it out loud on the count of 3. 1,
2, 3.
God can give me leaders I can follow.
follow.
Yeah,
Right.
you hear that, Andy?
Wonderful.
God can do that. He can. What? All right, Andy, we've learned a lot today.
Yep.
I think this calls for a celebration.
All right, let's go.
Oh, sorry.
See you next week, kids.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of Pro TV.
So, nobody went to live at Taco Bell.
No.
And Ruth stayed with her mother-in-law, Naomi.
Correct.
Even though it would be really scary to stay with Naomi, Ruth continued to follow her.
That's right.
And then they lived happily ever after at the Taco Bell. Why would Ruth stay with Naomi? I mean, it would be scary to go to a different country with a different religion and a different people and a different language and a place where she did not know anybody. Why not just do what Naomi said and go back to her own parents and her own family?
Well, Wally, that's a great question. We really don't know all of the details of this story, but we know that Ruth deeply cared for Naomi, and we know that Naomi also showed that she really deeply cared for Ruth.
It is good to have people who really care about you.
Yeah, it really is, and it made Naomi a leader worth following. And God gives us leaders that we can follow.
God gives me leaders I can follow too. Hey, that's the big idea.
Yeah, God gives me leaders I can follow. Wally, does that sound a little bit more like the story you were trying to tell?
Yes, it does. All right, Brandon, do your little recap quiz. I want to see if I can get these questions correct now.
All right, Wally, let's see how you do. Kids play along as well. We got a little recap quiz. Question number 1. According to the big idea, what does God give me? A, memory verses. B, leaders I can follow. C, leaders to ignore. Or D, chalupas from Taco Bell. Yeah, B, leaders I can follow. Question number 2. What was the name of Ruth's mother-in-law? A, Naomi, B, Nancy, C, Nora, or D, none ya business. The answer is A, Naomi. Question number 3 is a true or false. Ruth went back to her family after her husband died. False! Even though Naomi told her to go back to her family because it would have been easier for her, Ruth stayed with Naomi. All right, question number 4, another true or false. Ruth lived at a Taco Bell. Yeah, we know false. No one lives at Taco Bell ever. No, it's not a thing. No.
Brandon, I still got them all wrong. Nobody lived at Taco Bell?
Oh, Wally. Well, kids, you guys have a great week. Remember, God gives you leaders you can follow. And don't forget about the movie night coming up in July. See you later.